like weeds in the garden.
The pain feels somewhat numbed, more so than you expected. In fact, as you think about it, you don't even feel the pain at the moment. Whatever the Inquisitor did, whatever it was,
Fucking. You're. Fine. Low.
See very clouded eyes looking your direction.
Low.
Through you. Seems whatever he's taking.
Low.
Say that one more time. Somewhat what?
It seems that his eyes are almost completely glazed over, staring not free, but mumbles to himself.
Miss. Where's the lamp? No.
That's what I learned. That's what I learned so far. We'll head over there. We'll head over to the tree and see what we can do. Hey, Frank, I'm talking to Discord right now because I want to ask you a question. I don't want Tom here. I need a wisdom roll. I want to purge her of this darkness and reset the counter. Would I be able to do it, or do I have to wait until I feel that I've finally took this as my own?
Everything comes at a chance. You might be able to do it, you might not. There's always chance for success, there's always chance for failure. It all comes down to what's important.
She's important to her. She's tired of seeing her like this.
Well, the question is, do you risk it? It could go wrong.
Say that again.
The question is, do you risk it? It could go wrong.
You know, is there a wisdom roll that could be involved in figuring out a way to make sure it's a more greater chance of success?
I can give you a roll to see if it's a good idea.
Okay, just do that then.
With a 16 plus 2, you're confident that you have no idea what plagues her. It doesn't seem to be magic. You don't see anything, you don't feel anything. Whatever it is, it's either physical or it's just her.
Then focusing on that with Chase, then us succeeding, hopefully the wizard should turn her away. It seems like there's something wrong.
Maybe the two things aren't quite interconnected. The other question is, can you deal with one without the other?
Deal with one without the other.
You can recently dealt with alone.
Recently dealt with alone.
Parts that you find yourself at the epicenter of.
It's tough.
No answers for you.
Okay. You have the 50 stones here, right?
Oh, hello.
Um, um, uh, um, I wasn't expecting someone to come so.
You may want to close and open your eyes.
That again. I'm always a mess, aren't I?
Mhm. It's alright. It's the end of the night. There you go. Here, hang on one sec. And don't move. There you go.
I'm having a hard time. I got
Sure.
stuck
Need help?
outside, and I can't seem to carry anything through the doors, and I'm worried that something's gonna pop out at me, or I'm gonna have to finally talk
Stay
to
right there, I'll help. And what do you have to talk to you about?
Do you need to talk to me?
No, but you said that you were worried you would have to talk to Eve. What happened?
I left. I was ungrateful. Here I am wondering why people leave me and I end up leaving them. Now I can't look her in the eye. I've been avoiding her all day.
Okay, that's your butt in
Mm,
there right now.
mm, mm. I still need to fill one of the cauldrons.
Stop making excuses.
Mm.
Go into the bathhouse. I think you still had one more thing outside that I need to grab.
Mm? Nothing feels right.
Look at your cup.
That wasn't mine. Someone left it out there.
There's no point in leaving it out there where it can be stolen, so might as well bring it in.
That's right. In the floor again.
So,
I'm in the floor again.
so come on. Let's have a talk.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, nothing comes, sir. So, why did you leave?
I was offered a chance to. I was offered a chance to just leave for a night, and I took it.
Oh, yeah? And?
I went to the vineyard so I could sleep.
Okay, and?
I felt like I was
It's not like you.
I didn't tell anyone where I was going. I
Just
just
a
left.
night. Okay, that you may have to apologize for, just because I'm sure a few people are probably worried.
Well, they've all seen me here by now. I just couldn't face them. I wonder all the time why people leave me. And here I am, just fleeing. Everything I
You
fear I
did
deserve.
not leave or abandon them.
I could
Stayed
have,
at the vineyard for a night.
but I have a chance to. But I don't want to. Because if I could have lifelong friends and yourself and Eve and...
Well, one, I'm at the vineyard. And I
How?
didn't see you there.
Well, I mostly stayed shut in my
You
room.
forget, I work for Lord King as well.
Well, it's not my room, but I mostly stayed shut in that little room that Aerolith put me in.
So it's Aerolith that told you to
Mm,
stay there for the night.
she didn't tell me. She
Again,
just
I'm
led
not.
me.
Whatever. Like, you're acting like you abandoned everyone. No, you just stayed there for a night.
I needed a break.
And what was the...
Can I ask you two to help me
Everyone
very
needs a
quickly?
break at some point.
Like super fast?
What did? Oh,
Like,
I heard something in my head. What was that?
Hello?
Yes, hello, what is up?
hmm?
Can you teleport to me invisible?
Sure, just give me one moment, please.
Let me straighten something out.
Griffin, take your time. Get your thoughts in check.
Alright, Jackie, come around the back of the tree.
Um,
Copy this avatar. When I tell
everything.
you to, you'll appear in front of them.
I guess it was a rare
If you're
thought,
invisible again,
rare
choose another avatar.
night
God
there
bless.
that I got to be completely alone with my thoughts without having to look over my shoulder or look upstairs or thank fuck they're all asleep so I can say this, but
These
just
words are
not
said,
worrying.
and you see greenish light start to pull from the large elder tree in the middle,
See, I get it.
focusing down on the staff
I've
inside of
gotten up to date
Venora's
on what's been
hands.
happening here.
You see the first of the rocks laid before you begin to shift and pull together
Luckily, things seem to have died down.
as tree branches and roots begin to enscoil the stone, pulling them as the gem inside of the chest sinks beneath the stone. And in
For
its place
past
begins
couple
to
nights, I haven't
rise a
heard any
large figure.
stories about
Go ahead and turn it.
anyone having bad clients.
The cracking of stone.
Really bad clients. They broke her ribs.
There's
As
been none
another
of
I
that.
had to
golem
run to the
form,
surgeons.
massive and towering.
Yeah. I know.
I couldn't
But that
I
was
couldn't take any
the
more.
last time. There's
I
been
think that was the
nothing
last time.
since then.
The eyes shift, looking from person to person,
I
and
had
come
to
to rest
distance.
on the caretaker.
I think anything I could have
Yeah,
done
I
would have
got it.
just made it worse.
Yeah, that
And
was
I hate not being in a position where I can do anything, where anything I do except for worry
The stone shifts,
just deepens things.
again,
and a slow nod
if it's
is
something
given
outside of your
as
control,
it begins to wander off to another
you
part
can't focus on it.
across the water.
And again, like, look back to Lily. People kept trying to do stuff with the guard. And they kept fighting back, hurting her more. If they just would have left it alone, who knows if it would have went that far. Lily told me a lot of
And
every
Idris,
little thing that happened while I was teaching her how to write.
you start to
Every time she kept saying,
shift
stop,
towards the
don't
other
do
set of
anything,
stone.
you're only
You feel
gonna make
yourself
it worse.
beginning to strain.
And people kept doing things.
The magic begins to shift over all of the stones again.
Again, who knows if
Slowly, grasp,
not doing anything would have
by the
changed
roots,
anything,
cracking
because
together,
obviously they were
twisting
corrupt.
into armature. You hear several cracks
But it may have
as
stopped a
stone
bit.
is literally compressed,
Don't know.
and another begins to rise from the dirt. your knees feeling weak, the staff slipping in your hand.
Again, with like these guys, all you can do is just sit back and wait for it to pass.
Its eyes shift.
Sometimes you gotta go through darkness to see the light.
Please. Look after my home. Protect my family. Protect
But definitely,
Clean.
I would strongly recommend not doing
The
anything.
large, rocky head gives a slight bow
I don't want to see another Lily.
as it begins to wander to its left towards a new section and perimeter.
Don't want to lose anyone else I care about.
The strain is slowly becoming apparent.
Lily.
You feel pulling at yourself on the very cusp of what you're doing. The slow drain is soon to start pulling on you. You can either stop now.
It beats me up every single day. That was her, not me. I was supposed to protect the bathhouse, not her.
There were others too. But I don't think anything could have done anything about it.
With a 7+2,
Not
just
Angus.
above the failure,
The
Not
outcome
even.
wouldn't have been
you watch as the stones
Doesn't
once
matter.
more begin to shift
I would have jumped in instead of her.
and crack.
I almost jumped in.
This is the last
I was
one,
stopped at the
Jackie.
very last second.
Definitely not. Watching
Roots,
collaterals,
vines
you would have
begin
been
to
dead too.
tie large sections
But
of rock
unlike
together
Lily, I'm trained
that start
to
to
fight.
jam.
Maybe I could have at least taken that bastard
They
out with
thrust
me.
against each other, forming arms and legs, and it erupts from the dirt.
Heard she got a good punch on
You
him though,
watch
at least,
Faye
so
see the slightest trickle of blood from her
give her
nose.
credit.
I heard him.
As the
I
green
heard
light flashes brilliantly.
Naraz shout in pain. She got one hit in.
The giant stone golem looks in your direction.
Good. Hope that pain never heals.
She made him bleed. And I was ready to hit him as hard as I could from behind with that broom. I don't know what it would have done, if anything.
It just would have pissed him off. And again, you would have been dead along with her.
A bow is given as stone shifts, and it begins to saunter at a slow pace over towards the perimeter it shall watch.
But no, because of my
Now,
issues that I have with cleaning, I
heavy.
was up the entire
You
night
are aware of the blood
beforehand.
trickling out of your nose.
That's why I was asleep when everything happened. My body just collapsed.
What shall you do now?
I woke up to find out what happened. And I've hated myself since. And then I went to Corrado and pretty much killed Lily's, one of her best friends and clients. So, yeah. Not really good.
Wait, who was
It's not
who
really
was that though?
artifacts.
It was a northern woman.
Staff.
Why do I keep forgetting her?
You're technically anti-magic.
I vaguely remember her. I only vaguely remember her now. I think she had red hair. She was built like a tower.
Blonde.
It's why you're able.
Oh, I'm thinking of someone else.
Very good. Faye, begin to cast as best as you can. feeling the magic flow through you. But the staff has little to nothing to pull from you. You feel
again,
it
and
for a flash of a second
even with
begin to
her,
pull from all
it should
around
have
you.
been me
It tries to pull from those
when we
in
were on
front
that
of you.
mission.
It tries
I
to
should have
pull
been the
from
one
the
to
elder
die.
tree. It tries to pull from the grove itself. You can literally see the strands
Because we were in a spot
connecting
where we
to
had to
Horus,
choose people to stay
Lisa,
behind
to Tang.
while the
You
others
see them
escaped.
being pulled.
So we chose the people that were
You
the most
concentrate
injured.
as best you can,
I was one of the ones
forcing
that
the
were the
staff
most injured,
to go through you instead.
but I was pretty much told
You
no,
feel an
and she took
immediate,
my place.
exhaustive wave of fatigue as you drop to your knees. A
Not
brilliant
only did I
flash as
not
more
step in to help
stone
Lily,
shifts, and
I
a
pretty much
large
killed one of
golem,
the people
larger than the
closest to her.
others, erupts through the ground. You
For
can
a long
size it up
time after that, I wasn't even able
with
to
a
sleep.
19 plus 2
And every
Fey.
time I did, I just relived
You
the
have
moments over
avoided
and over again.
taking life force from everyone around you. You have forced it to draw upon
Luckily,
yourself
Ari,
instead.
it's a weird way of
The golem is raised, larger than the
getting me
others.
to actually be able to sleep for a change. But I know what needing a break is like. No one here is mad at you for leaving for a night. Not one.
All right. I'll try to talk to Eve next chance I get, and I'll apologize for not for leaving, but for not telling her. And I know she's seen me. I couldn't look her in the eye.
I feel like if she saw you, she would have charged up to you or something.
It was really bad today. I'll, I'll, I'll make good on it. I'll try not. I didn't even get to drink at the vineyard, so maybe that's why I'm
Good.
antsy. I don't feel right.
Don't feel right because you've been relying on it too much. Trust me, I go through the same.
I keep telling myself it would be fine otherwise. That on a normal day, when
What?
we're able to drink, it's fine. We just.
What I never told Harry,
My,
which I've hidden, is when she had me put the bottle back and not drink. I felt sick the entire night. I felt sick for the next week.
I blame this on my father. He. 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 He started me on drink. He showed me what everything was while I was still young.
But at that point, it doesn't. Sure, it probably wasn't great to
It didn't help.
show someone that young, but where you work kind of is the same. Drinking's a common thing. I'm just gonna learn to overcome it.
So why didn't anyone were you there that night? Myself? No, I don't think you were there. I think it was myself, Eve, and Mr. Ruster. We found those.
Holding the water skin.
Mm,
Yeah. When you taste it,
mm,
it tastes like berries.
mm. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Where did you get this?
Vineyard.
There's.
Not alcoholic.
It's not wine. But if it is, it's just juice. I haven't had regular juice in ages. I just drink wine instead.
Well, now you can say you actually drank juice recently. But I've switched. Well, I've been trying to change a lot lately. I'm not really drinking alcohol, and when I do, it's not a ton. And it's not for trying to mask my pain. I drank when I got promoted to corporal.
Mm,
And also, I'm fighting the urge to just start cleaning.
mm. I do the same a little bit, but I don't know. Not until recently that I found other ways to cope. I was. I. I was spending time with Marin, but that fell through. I questioned her faith openly in the streets, and she didn't punish me for it, but other people said I was a whore. I had no place to do such a thing. Had a stone thrown at me. Said I was cursed. Casper. After that, I couldn't spend any more time with her. No more, no more training. So that stopped. That shriveled.
I'm sure you can still make things up with her. Marin's one of the nicest people in town.
I, I. That's going to take me a very long time to work the will to try to do that.
That's fine. I'm not saying do it tomorrow. But again,
And
Marin's
then
one
I
of
was
the
started.
nicest people in town.
And then I started the bow lessons, and then this happened. Almost had my bow taken away by one of those people. Every time I try, it doesn't stick or something happens.
I
There's
just gotta
something.
make sure you don't quit.
I've already quit.
Look, no matter what you do in life, things will get in the way, things will be difficult. Nothing's ever easy. You need to
Definitely
push
isn't.
through.
I'll just do it one
Like
thing at
right
a time.
now,
Aerolith has my bow. I'll work with her. I haven't burned that bridge yet.
I'm sure you could also repair the bridge with Marin. whatever you do, make sure you never give up. It's only when you give up that you lose. You've suffered setbacks, but just keep trying. You'll get there.
Well, tell me this then.
Even
If I'm not cursed,
Hmm.
you know who Miss Ladia is, right? She was the baker and now she's some important person over at the clinic. Last I heard. I don't care about those things.
the imperial noble or something like that. Yeah,
While I was training with Tang, she came by in the back alley where Tang was showing me how to deflect things. Something about
Mhm.
flow and redirecting force. She brought up a candle of blue flame. Now I thought the blue flame was Mithrax. I don't. If she's an Imperial, wouldn't that be the other one that Sotar?
It's probably just a blue flame due to whatever's in it. It's
She
probably not a symbol of her faith,
let me
and she's an imperial noble.
touch the flame. I put my hand right over it for a good few seconds. It felt warm, but it didn't burn. I didn't feel it.
I don't know.
The light,
I really haven't seen blue flames, so.
then
Like,
what
I
was it
have seen a
supposed to do?
blue light, probably from her.
I've seen it. I've seen it up close. She carries a little candle, and the flame is blue. It's not like that lantern. Not like these lanterns. It's blue. That meant something. I feel like I touched on something important, but I'm too. I can't figure out what it is. I'm either too stupid or not worthy of it, or just cursed
I
again.
think either. It's probably just however the candle is made. It was probably made to be blue. And probably with whatever makes it blue makes it less heat, which is why you had your hand over it and it wasn't as hot. But I will say, if anything happens to me in the next few days and you don't see me anymore, just make sure you take care of yourself, okay? And let people in.
I'll do the best I can with that. I've let people in. I've let people in and they leave.
Yes, people come and go. That's part of life. But if you shut yourself out to everyone, you'll have no one.
I'll try to figure out how to make that work. I'll do something.
Okay.
I guess I'll just try to talk to people again, but I never feel good. What do I talk to them about? How I'm always constantly suffering. That's not good conversation. How?
To tell the truth, I've never been good for good conversation either. I never know what to talk about.
Mm,
Yeah, but then in the next couple of days, I may have to go on one of these night missions. So,
As far as I've guessed, that you've already been on some of these, haven't you? And that's why I haven't seen you. I mean, you've been on the Mercenaries Guild a while now, and they've had to have made use of you, and...
ever since working for the Lord, I haven't had a mark contract. And just, besides from, sleeping here with Ari when I can, I've been doing patrols and everything at the vineyard. That's why I haven't been around that much. Yeah, I'm a corporal now, so
Well, that's
not
good
only
on
do I
you.
have to worry about getting myself killed by orcs, I have to worry about getting people I command killed by orcs. I don't know who's going to be going, or who's in charge.
How bad is it? Have the Imperials been able to do anything at all?
They've been fighting non-stop, from what I've heard. There's
One of their officers
a
came
lot.
here. One of their officers came here asking me for supplies. He said they were asking everyone. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign, Varel. If they're asking just random people.
Well, they weren't asking you to ask you, they were asking you for the bathhouse.
Hmm. I was going to ask the others to maybe round up some kind of care package, but I don't think Eve would support it. Even though the Imperials have... What have they done for us?
Well, they're fighting the orcs.
Well, they are.
Apparently that's what they're doing.
I
But I don't think that she would support it just for the fact it's bathhouse supplies. You would need the Lord's permission.
That's true.
Just
I've...
you don't want to piss off the Lord, because your issue would only get worse. So...
The only reason we're able to speak right now is because most of them are fucking asleep. I still... I'm such... My head hurts. I'm almost ready to drink that bathwater.
Oh. Do you know how many people have probably simmered in that bathwater today?
Maybe a few. I already tried drinking the bathhouse
Technically,
oil.
besides that...
I already tried drinking a few mouthfuls of the bathhouse oils, and I got really sick that day.
Oh...
And then there was also...
It's gonna make me vomit. Oh. How can you... Oh, yeah, you need to stop drinking. If you're doing that just to get drunk,
I'm trying.
you really need to stop drinking.
Looks at the lantern.
Mm. Here. He throws his water skin there. You can keep it. It's full. Take that instead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Varel, thank you for being a friend to someone like me.
I made a vow to look out for all of you. I plan on keeping it.
You need to come back. I'll take care of myself if I don't see you again, but you need to come back.
I don't plan on dying out there.
Mm.
Just know if I don't, I'm gonna be so mad with the things that I've fought and survived. To be killed by like a goblin, I'm gonna be mad.
I haven't seen these goblins up. I've seen the Great Orc up close. Towering wall of anger and armor, and I don't
Rage.
don't know why.
Can't forget the rage.
Sunny was right next to me when it happened, and she looked so calm. I don't know why. Maybe she was frozen with fear or something. She just told us to get. She
People
just
react to.
told us. Hmm.
Go ahead.
She just told us to keep washing. It was the silliest thing that I've done, just with my back to a fight and washing these frilly little clothes just so we can keep doing this job.
Well, it's again something that needed to get done. And the longer you guys stopped and stared, the longer that the people protecting you would have had to fight.
I'm not proud of how I
So
conducted
that's why she
myself.
went. I heard not only was she badass, but I also heard that Eve almost got hit by an orc trying to protect Ari.
I didn't see that. When
From
did
what I gathered from people, it's when one came down the hill, it was going straight at Ari, and Eve ran and pushed Ari out of the way.
poor
I guess it
Eve.
like cut up her dress, but she survived and didn't get hurt.
Like that could have pushed her into the river or something. But I guess it can't be helped.
People react to situations differently. Sunny and Eve were just more worried about getting what needed to be done, and protecting you all. Like when people get scared, some freeze, some run, some cry,
I wanted to
some just
fight.
try to get by it.
I almost got killed again. I don't believe in standing by powerless when evil things are hurting us, killing us.
Yes, I know, but unless you're prepared to fight those evil things, the evil will consume you. You are not prepared. Which is why you need to continue with your training. You need to keep pushing through. Don't let things stop you.
It's just a bit hard to get away as
Don't
it is
make
now, though.
excuses. There's always a way. Ask others for help. Sure, they'll help you. You don't need excuses. It's the one thing that you need to improve on. You always make excuses.
I have tried, though.
I know. You have gotten better at it. From my first time meeting you to now, it's a pretty noticeable difference.
Airlift says I've changed too, but I don't feel it. I still feel the same
Because
scared, miserable self that I am.
you don't notice the changes that you are making. Because it's you. You're dealing with it slowly, so you don't notice. Everyone around will see you one way until they see you the next way. They're not with you for that change every second. But because you're always with you, you don't notice the changes. But you have changed. Just keep it up.
I just hope that I haven't made too many mistakes to really prevent myself from going anywhere. It feels like I've made so many
No one
mistakes.
gets that bad. Then
Doesn't.
make those mistakes up.
Hmm.
Again, repair bridges that were burned. Fix problems that were broken. Seek help from other people is the biggest one. You can't do everything by yourself. So focus on those around you and ask for their help.
Other people have helped me before, that is true. I'll see what I can do to try to open up to them again.
Good.
It's going to be hard, though.
And I'm sure they'll be happy.
Would they?
Again, nothing in life is easy.
No, I guess not. Well, definitely not.
And those that were mad at you, I'm sure it may take a bit of time. People may not forgive stuff immediately. But once they see that you're trying,
The mistakes I made with people make
I'm
me
sure
so sick.
everything will turn out.
They put their
Hmm?
they put their time into me, and I fucked it up.
Again, apologize. Try to move forward. Hopefully they will
I fucked it up.
give you another chance.
And if they don't,
If they don't immediately give you the chance, doesn't mean they won't down the road. They just need to see that you're changed, that you're trying to improve on yourself.
I'll do it.
Everyone has their moments where, they make a bad impression on themselves. God, I've made so many. But you can always turn it around.
Tears are streaming down her face.
Takes some time.
I wanted to be their friends. I love them. Didn't want to lose
Don't give it
him.
up. Just don't give up.
I'll do something tomorrow.
Good.
I'm going to get some rest. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I originally came here to see if Uri was free or if she had a client. Would you be able to run into the back quick and let me know?
Mm. You just reminded me of something.
Hmm.
There was someone coming to see me, but he hasn't been by. I'm sure it's fine. I, what did you need me to do? I wasn't able to hear very well.
See if Ari has a client or not.
Mm. I think she's fine. Mm. I'm not sure which room she's in. I think she's busy. She's either busy or asleep.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Then I won't disturb her.
I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Well, if she's with a client, I don't want to interrupt.
Mm. It might not even be one of
I'll
them.
just,
And Ari, as far as I know, she doesn't seem to attract the bad ones.
it's... Well, she did a couple, but,
Mm.
whether it's good or bad, I still
I'll
don't want to interrupt her while she's working,
I'll
so
make sure to keep an eye on
just...
her.
was the fact that I was gonna be with her tonight, but if she's busy, I'll just head back to the vineyard. So,
I'm
have a
sorry.
good night.
I'll
You're
keep
fine,
an.
it's not on you at all.
I'll let you know how she's doing.
Have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't forget your gas burner.
Mm. Yeah, that might start a fire. I'm just going to put it somewhere safer.
But just remember what I said, okay?
All right. I'll start making changes tomorrow. Very small ones, but it'll be something.
if anyone. Oh, it's almost 5. Ash and Bruns and Lyra are still going.
Thank you for the scene.
Oh yeah, no problem.
For school lessons and stuff, it's just not for me, you
I
know.
was so mad at you. I wanted
Why
you
you
to go
mad
to
at
school
me?
with me. Because I wanted you to go to
I
school.
tried every time I.
God. Ugh.
There we go.
Ah,
Now I'm back in
yes.
it. Now I'm not in the floor anymore.
Yeah, welcome back. Oh my god. Oh my god. My eyes hurt. Ugh.
Well, let me go ahead and stream here. Y'all have a good night, guys. Oh boy.
Nice stream. Oh god.
Okay, stop the streaming.
I
Who
keep
is?
hearing his voice.
Oh, Blaze's voice?
How are you doing sitting in the corner?
I be charging my headset and waiting to ask Brun something.
Gotcha.
I think I missed a call
Yeah.
by Bruns by accident.
Oh no.
It's fine. Jackie got it done. It was just some grove stuff. It's all good.
Fuck. No, I could have done something. I'll have to make up for that later.
When was
That's why I
that?
kind of. That's when we were
It
talking
was
on the
like
bench. I didn't know he was calling on
maybe
me
a
directly.
good hour ago. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Pretty long session, I won't lie. Oh, I was gonna ask him if a drow